just how fortunate I am that people would take a gamble, because you tell someone, oh, I'm too drunk to take a call about a potential job. Like, who does that? Who does that?
Yeah.
And by the worst thing, it actually gets worse. So at the time I was working at the press, I was a printer at the press. That was my part-time gig while I was studying, because it was night work. So, you turn up at 10 o'clock at night and you work until the paper's done. Sometimes it'd be a 3 a.m., 5 a.m. finish, that sort of thing. Go home, have a moy, get up, go to uni. But, I love that too. It was all good fun. But also it meant that your body clock was a bit out of whack, and you also, your social habits were a bit out of whack. Our head of school at the time, I had a meeting with him. So she'd set it up. She'd offered me this position, but I had to go and meet with the head of school. I'd knocked off work that morning at, I think, about 3. Yeah. And then a couple of the boys were like, oh, should we just have a quick beer after work? Because they have there was a 24-hour bar on Gloucester Street called Harry's.
Oh, yeah.
Just across the road from the
press building.
And so we'd often go there and have a pint. So I had a couple of pints, got home, and I'd actually slept through my alarm.
So you had a hui in the morning?
Had a hui that morning.
Jeez.
I had slept through my alarm, and I was lucky, because this is before the days of, super prevalent cell phones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But my mum had turned up.
At the hui?
No, at my flat.
Oh.
Get up, you got a meeting, you got a job interview.
Yeah.
So I get in, I'm a bit disheveled.
Yep.
And then, the head of school was like, you smell like you've been drinking. And I was like, look, I'm going to be really brutally honest with you. I work at a printing press. We knock off early. We had a couple of beers after work. Yeah, I apologize. And his response was like, I really like your honesty. And so I'm not saying that this is a model for people to follow by any means. And times are certainly different now to they were then. If anything to take from that, be honest, and luck went my way, luck went my way. So yeah, that was my opening into this academic world that I'm in now.
What stands out for me just hearing all of the whole backstory is that, there were some people who, well, you said took a gamble on you, but they obviously, my perspective is they saw some potential in you. They saw something maybe that you didn't even see yourself, I don't know. But there were a few people, talked about Koro Norm, Juice, Jeanette, and others, Eru, who they just saw something in you. But those are key moments, eh? You opened a door. And it's not to say that if that didn't happen, another door wouldn't have opened somewhere else. But when you go back and you reflect on that, I know why you say you tip out flowers and you pay homage to those people, because they were people that at certain stages of your life, little sort of forks in your life, they help guide you down the right road.
Oh, absolutely, bro. And I just guess, like, my gratitude for them is something that I always want to talk about.